English can be a very silly language, with many words looking nothing like the way they should be said. There are also a lot of words that so many people say slightly wrong that often people are taught the incorrect way to pronounce them. Here are 20 most commonly mispronounced words in English and how to say them right. Let's look at them one by one. The first one is pronunciation. Pronunciation. So, be careful while you're pronouncing it. Pronunciation. Many people say it as pronunciation, but it's not the right way to say it. The right way to say is pronunciation. So, let's look at the next word. Cupboard. Cupboard. Although this word literally means a board or table for cups and other things like plates and bowls. But in this word, the P is silent. We don't say cupboard, cupboard, but we say it as cupboard, cupboard. So be careful while you are pronouncing cupboard. And the next word is epidemic, 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 epidemic. So be careful while you're pronouncing it. Epidemic, epidemic. And you can also say it this way. Epitome, epitome, epitome. Okay, let's look at the next one. Yes, these two popular fruits are tricky because the L is silent in both. Right? Salmon, salmon. The correct way to pronounce this word is salmon, salmon. A large edible fish that is a popular sporting fish, much prized for its pink flesh. Salmon mature in the sea but migrate to freshwater streams to spawn. And the next word is almond. Almond. It's not almond, but the correct way to pronounce this word is almond. Almond. Please practice it with me so that you can pronounce it correctly. Almond. Almond. Let's look at the next one. And this one is a problem for many non-native speakers as well as a lot of native speakers who can only speak English. So don't worry if you find it difficult. The BR sound before the RY can be a little tricky, but don't worry, you can make it. So what is the right way to pronounce it? Library, 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 library. And this one, February, February, February. Okay, February, February, February. Perfect. Let's look at the next one. Yes. So, this is often confused with a similar spelled word, defiantly, Defiantly. But it is not the way this word is pronounced the same way. This word is pronounced as definitely, definitely, definitely. But most people say it as defiantly. But this word, meaning of this word is behaving in a way that shows you are really confusing to do what someone told you. But the correct pronunciation for this is definitely, definitely. Please practice with me. Definitely. And the next mispronounced word is ask. Ask. Most people get confused with the word axe. Axe. A-X-E and A-S-K. But the correct pronunciation for this is ask. Ask. Great. Let's look at the next one. This one. This is pronounced this way. Wednesday. 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 This middle three letters are swallowed. They are really not stressed mostly. We say it as Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay. So let's look at the next one. Okay. This word is pronounced as stomach. 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 And if you're sore, you have to say it as stomach ache. Stomach ache. Stomach ache. Okay. So practice and try to say it in a correct way. Stomach. Stomach. Let's look at the next one. Clothes. Clothes. It's not clothes. Clothes. But the right way to say this word is clothes. 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 Practice it with me. Clothes. Great. Let's look at the next one. Most people say these words as especially, escape, espresso, but it's not the right way. Right way to say is especially, especially, escape, escape, espresso, espresso. Don't make mistake. So let's look at the next one. Probably, probably, but most people don't pronounce the second syllable. They say it as probably, probably, but it's not the right way. The right way to say is probably, 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 probably. Practice it with me. Probably. Great, you're doing great. Let's look at the next one. Yolk. Yolk. So, it is same as folk. We say it as F-O-L-K. Folk. So, it's not yolk or folk. The correct pronunciation for this is yolk. Yolk. Let's look at the next one. So, this word, desert, 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 a dry, sandy place where camels roam. Desert, desert, desert. So, be careful while you're pronouncing desert. And the next one is desert, desert, desert. To leave someone or something and no longer help them. Desert. And even this word is pronounced the same way. Dessert. Dessert. A sweet dish at the end of a meal. Be careful while you're pronouncing these words. So, let's look at the next one. Woman. Woman. Most people pronounce it this way. But the correct way to say this word is women. 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 In a singular form, we say it as woman. Woman. But the right way to say this word is women. 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 Great. You are doing a great job. So let's look at the next one. It is sudden, 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 sudden. It is not pronounced sudden, but it is pronounced as sudden, 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 sudden part, sudden, sudden. Great. So let's look at the next one. Most people say this word as iron, iron, but it's not the right way. Right way to say is iron, 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 iron. Practice it with me. Iron, iron. Let's look at the next one. Specific, specific. Don't get confused with the word pacification, pacification, but this word is pronounced this way. Specific, specific, specific. Great. The next one is sexed, 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 sexed. Practice saying six, and then when you are confident with that, add th, the same sound at the end of the bat. Put your tongue between your front teeth and blow. Sexed, sexed. Great. You're doing great job. The last word, which most people mispronounce it, is crowd, crowd, crowd. And this one is cloud, cloud, cloud. I hope you don't make mistakes calling these words incorrectly. I hope you liked this video. Let's meet you in the next video. Goodbye.